This is Ammo with Tuff Stuff 4x4. I want to show you how easy it is to open up one of our rooftop tents. We've got the Ranger Overland model sitting on top of the Tuff Stuff Jeep here, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on how easy it is to open it by myself here. First, you want to start with your straps here. Undo these, because these will go over the top of the cover. Try not to toss them over, because we do have metal D-rings on here. We don't want you to scratch your vehicle. You can always capture those on the other side. You got the lead to your zipper right here. What we like to do is tie this up here behind the Velcro strap. That way it's not flapping in the wind all the time. Pull the Velcro strap, grab the zipper, and start to open up the entire cover. Now, if you don't have one of these nice little catwalks that we got up here, then it might be a little bit of an issue for you. But you can make it. Okay, now that we have our tent all the way opened up, you can see that it's not quite finalized. We'd still have to put the bow up in here. So this is the overhang. This is standard with all of our Ranger model rooftop tents. You won't see this on the Delta, but you will see it on the Ranger as well as the Elite. So what allows this to come out and act as an actual overhang is the bow that's inside of here. So I'm going to show you how we do this. What you do is it's normally stored right here during use. So you simply take this thing out with the overhang over your head. And what you do is you're going to pull this right out. You're going to notice a seam right here. And then attach it to the corners right here. Once you got it in, pull down on your fabric a little bit and lift the bow up so it's right along this seam edge, both sides. And now, what you have is a fully functional overhang back here. Keep your window open and then just simply zip up your screen so none of the little critters get in and out. These guys right here get a lot of questions. What are these little straps for? I'm going to show you. As you get older, it gets a little harder to get up these ladders. And once you get to the top here, there's no more ladder to hold on to. So we've included these little 4-foot straps that attach to the bows so you can pull yourself up. Makes it a whole lot easier. Now you're in here, you're safe. You can kind of set them to the side. Keep them visible over to the top of your blankets. That way you can always see them, you can always grab onto them. Also helps for getting down too, especially after a couple of those adult beverages around the fire. And now that we're all set up, we're ready to go ahead and put these guy ropes down into the ground. Now, these are designed to pull this down. It's going to do a couple of things. As you notice, we haven't actually attached our rain fly, which you will want to do when you first get your tent. This is one step that we overlooked, unfortunately. So when this pulls tight, that's going to pull your rain fly tight as well. It's going to pull all your fabric down and put the stress right there on that bow where it should be, because that re-supports itself onto the frame of the tent. Then, with the included 2 stakes that we provided you, that we did mention in our earlier setup, those stakes are going to go into the ground and they're going to hold these guy ropes down nice and tight. Now there's no need to wrap a knot around it, any of that stuff. This is your tensioner right here. As this gets pulled tighter and tighter, it's going to flatten itself down, put tension on this rope, and it's not going to go anywhere. So please use this loop right down here. As big as it may be, it will still allow you to put tension on that spike. Just make sure that the angle of your rope is at about a 30 or 40 degree angle, and then what you can do is hit your spike down at an angle opposing that 40 degree angle. So one last and final piece to the puzzle here is going to be these tension rods. These tension rods install into the windows, and they create a little bit of a shade area for the windows, but when they're closed up, it allows for waterproofing, for the rain to not get inside. I'm going to show you how to do those right now. Okay, well, we've got the windows open, as you can see. Everything's nice and tight, set up, ready for camping. So just going to give you a demonstration of how all this goes back together as well. We're going to put tension rods back into the bag, and once we do that, usually throw them to the very back of the tent, right there where your head lays, and they stow away really nicely. They don't penetrate anything, not going to get in the way of anything. You can put them underneath your pillows when you have it all inside of your tent. Alright, so I want to show you how to properly put this bow that's holding the overhang away. A lot of people like throwing them inside the tent. It's not necessary at all. We have these openings right here specifically for storage. So what you want to do, one at a time, hold on to the joint here, pull out, put it right in here on the outside of the mattress. The other side, do the same thing. I like to flip the bow in so they're not protruding, and then you just simply slide them in. Now that that's all done, what I'll do is I drop the netting down, the screen, also, drop your main door down as well. Do not close either of them though. I'll show you why. Take this part right here, put it inside. And take all this extra fabric here from the overhang, tuck it inside. Guy ropes, tuck them all inside. On those real dusty campsites, I like to take my fabric and kind of shake it out before I throw this inside, so I can keep all the bedding nice and clean. Take your shoe bag, also put it inside. Try and get everything to the very rear of the tent, because this is going to fold over. Everything that's sitting right here is going to fall down to the underneath. As you can see, our tent's all folded up, nice and neat, ready to go. Ready to go put it away. Now that the tent's all closed up, we want to walk around and make sure all of this fabric is pushed in. Otherwise, you're going to be fighting it as you put the driving cover away. So, I'm just going to run around here real quick, get everything nice and pushed in and tidy, and then we've got a couple of straps on the side we want to attach to pull the hard side of the tent down. A little tip, before you zip it on, pull this up right here. You notice it's going to expose your entire zipper right here. It's going to make it a little bit easier getting your driving cover on. Okay, so last step here, you want to pull these pins here, push this all the way closed. There you go. Now you're ready to go ahead and throw your driving cover over. Now, because I've got all this material tucked in, makes it a little bit easier to get this zipper started here. Well, there you have it. Everything's put back together, ready to go. Find our new spot to camp for the night. Hope you enjoyed it.